Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Laila SYDDY'S. Thank you very much for staying tuned on my channel. Thanks so for the love. I really appreciate that. Yes. If you notice, I've been off online for so long now, like some months back now. I've not been online, and it's due to some reason, some good news. If you look at me vividly, you know the reason behind my absence online. It's for a good reason. Actually, if you are on my live video, the live video I did last on my channel, which I talk about how to start a profitable tailoring material, I won't lie to you, that was the last day I could say I even try to get myself together. So I never knew something good was in me, so I just struggled. Let me just if you watch the video very well, you will notice I said I'm not really feeling fine that day. So even till 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago now, I started getting myself better. So I really thank God for keeping me alive. The early stage journey is not something you joke about. It's not easy. It's an easy process for some people, but why some people it's another game changer actually. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm here to answer some questions I've been asked concerning the tailoring materials business. Yes, thanks to those that have watched and to those that got their huge interest through the video I did. Yeah. As I said, the business is a very profitable one. And when you look at what the Nigeria market is saying now, it's another thing when it comes to starting the business now. When I started the business, then it was sweet. With a little cash, you can just go into the business and you start cashing out. But now, aside from the business, the profit making in the business is low. The competition in business is another thing. Let me just start this with a little story about what really happened to me just this little time. um After the day I dropped that video, I was pregnant. I never knew I was pregnant, but I was pregnant. So I couldn't even do the business anymore. I have girls that manage my shop for me, my apprentices, my students. So they are good girls. They manage the business for me very well. But ojú olójú ò lè dàbí ojú ẹni. Me, that I'm the one that know how to cajole my customer to do this, to do that. I can't do that anymore. My shop is sited in my compound where I live, my husband compound where I live, Gongo. It's not that I'm going far, but you won't believe that for a little month, for about 4 months, I cannot even step out from my sitting room to outside my shop. So you should understand how weak I was. So during that period, I could not even manage the business. Business again. Everything just looked tiring to me. Today I will complain of headache. Headache is another thing. So every time I just complain about headache. I couldn't even think about business. Everything was just left undone. I'm not the way I used to be. Me, that if you give me work now, I would do. I like money. Work. Everything was. Before I could get my feet back within this last 3 weeks or 1 month, as 4 weeks, it could take that I started. Okay, let me, you know, around my area, people have started selling the materials. Do you understand? They see Olamajari down for. You see, they see it as an opportunity for them. Okay, they can now go into the business. Do you understand? So I noticed that. So when I came to shop, I'll just tell people that I know that they do come to my shop, whether I've seen them for so while. Okay, I've been in the shop, let's say 4 weeks now. Okay, over 2 weeks, I've not seen you patronizing me. I'll just say, wow, kilo de mi eri en shop mi show see. When we come here, we don't normally see what we want. That's a kind of slap to me. So I will be like, what's the meaning of this? that is another. God won't allow us to be a failure. They will just come. But about that mulati odidi kini kan wa bibai. We won't see what we want. If you come from far away, we won't see what we want. We want this, we want that. We won't see everything complete. So it gets discouraging to them to start patronizing me. So they will rather buy from nearest shops or outlet that they can get the material, or they go to big market to get their stuff. Do you understand? So with the little things that I said now, I just sat down, thought of how can I get my clients back? How can I retain them? Do you understand? How can I get them back? I've lost a lot, There's no matter who, except people that you really, I don't understand the way I do my things. When you come to my shop and you want to buy material now, I'm into this business. I'm a fashion designer, also sell the material, so I know how to cajole you that when you use this and this, it will bring out the fitting, it will bring out this. The way I do, my girls may not be able to do like that. That's why the downfall of the business really affects me that much. I would say that from my home, that would be what I would say, because even when I was sick, with the little money they are bringing in, I'll tell them just go to the market, buy this and that. You understand? But it's not like me. Seriously, I've not been to Lagos since that March. I've not been to Lagos Island. I went to Lagos yesterday on Saturday, which is 25th or 23rd or 25th. I don't even know. 23rd of July, 2023. Can you just imagine, since that March, just go back and watch the day I dropped that video. Since that time, even before that time, you understand? So I've not me that Lagos, but we thank God, sha. So I now thought of what can I do to retain back my clients, to retain back my customer rather, even if I can't really work much on clients. But there are some clients that they don't even care. They'll tell me that no matter what, the day you finish it, we'll collect it. Do you understand? So I now thought of how can I retain them. So what I did was I went back to my wholesales. I dropped down the price of my products, of my market. Okay, let's start with lining now. I sell my bar lining for 190 naira. I did not spoil their market. Let me just explain how I did it for you. I told them if you buy 10 years upward, you get the lining for 190 naira. That means if you buy 10 yards, you get it for 1,000 naira instead of 2,000 naira. Do you understand? Now, thread is expensive. It's cost. From markets around me, we are getting a pack of thread for 430, 450. So I called someone selling thread from Lagos that how much is he going to sell thread for me if I'm buying much. He said he's going to sell 50 pack for me for 20,000 naira. That is 400 naira. So what I did was I told them if you buy pack of thread, which is 10 pieces in a pack, if you buy one pack of thread, I will sell for 500 naira. If you buy half, I'll sell for 250. Do you understand? Because others are selling 60 naira. So with that little things I'm doing, I started getting my customer back. And I don't wait till I get that much money before going to market. I do everything to, even go to the extent of even collecting loan from my oga. You understand? That just borrow me money. I know I will see it back. Just let me, because small money, no do this business any longer, except if you want small. If you want small, you understand? So I just have to do all those things to make sure I meet up so that I won't lose in both ways. I don't have much strength to do my tailoring work like the way I used to. I get tired easily. They said I have short of blood or anything. I pray God see me through. Nothing will happen to me. That's their own. So I believe in God actually. So I get weak easily, sha. So I can't really stress myself. So what I do is I sit down in my shop and sell the materials just for now. So I can't do normal work the way I used to. So why will it affect my business too? So that is the way I do it. And aside from that, the materials now are extraordinarily expensive. Let me just tell you this. I have a customer I buy doll face from. I think I said it in the last video I did. I called the guy named Hallelujah. So I called him and I told him I want to buy um the office. How much will you set colors for me? 100 years. How much? He said 440 naira. And we are selling 500 naira. 440. Hey, eh? And me, I'm thinking of bringing the price of market down. So I'll be gaining 16 naira. Just don't let us see the 16 naira as something. Calculate the transport. Now that there's rain, we are in period of rainy season. The transport fare is on the high side. Do you understand? So, so you have to put the transport into consideration. So I was not like, it's too much. Oh. So he called me back and said I should pay 430. I still don't get it. I picked my phone and call another person from Oshodi Market. So the person now told me I should pay um 420. On getting to Oshodi Market on Saturday, I discovered that he just want to collect the money and start running around for the markets for me. You understand? That he doesn't have much market in his shop. So I just went to somewhere eat food. So as I finished with eating the food, I went back into the market to check whether I would see another person that will sell at the rate of 420 that I budgeted to buy in the market. So luckily for me, I saw someone that sell at that price. Do you understand? Today that I'm making this video, another important sense to me that before we sell any market, we should call them to know the market price. Things are really going high. Things are really going high. So if you want to consider doing this business and you want to, do it in a way, whether you are in a kind of environment that is a competitive, people are really already selling the materials. I would advise, if you get much money, a little money, just let it be like, you can start 500,000 or let it go up a little to start. You understand? And Yoruba ní tígbà yẹn bá ṣú, tígbà bá jọjú, when the market is a little bit big, it will look attractive to them. And when they come, they ask for this. Actually, you can't have everything. You can't have everything. But that is what other people don't know. When they come, they will expect you to have everything. I do tell them, even the big market you go, is it in one shop you get everything? Do you understand? So we are only trying. Even if you put millions there, you can't satisfy all. There will be color mixing. You don't have this color. So it gets tiring. You understand? So don't let that bother you a lot. Do you understand? So if you want to start it, like you have a big money, or you want to start it big, look for huge capital. I have someone too that asked me a question of she wants to quit her job to start the business, and I told her no, she shouldn't do that. She can only do it as a side business, except if she wants to start with big money, like millions. She can just sit down on it. Starting with 500,000 and you are leaving the job that is giving you money, think about it twice before doing that. Reason is that the profits in the business is not like before, because if you think of adding much money to your own, okay, let's take a office for example now. Okay, people are selling the office 500 naira, and you will now think of the 16 naira gain or 15 naira gain you want to be making is small. No, I want to be selling my 550. Think about where the market is sitting in your shop looking at you and is not moving. People are not buying it. You use money to pack it there because of the big gain you want to make. It's still sitting there looking at you in the shop. And why you put it at a low capital, as in a low rate, and people buy it, turnover. There's something we call stock turnover. When you buy your stock, you put it in your shop. You see those Igbos that sells. It's not that they make much gain, no, but the turnover is the turnover that make them look like they are making money. Let's take provisions for example. There's not much profits in provision, and people are selling provisions. I have a big sister that sells provisions. That's what she sells. She has 2 shops. She sells much. If I ask her, "Èló lẹ wá jẹ lórí nǹkan tẹ́tà?" She will tell me it's 40 naira. And she will tell me that 40 naira, when she sells 10 of the carton of those things, 4 times 10 is 400. She has made 400 naira profit. Do you understand? So that is the way you should think. That okay, when people come in, even if it is small money, when you sell it and people come and buy and you turn it over, you make more profit than you putting the market in the shop and expect big capital. Do you understand me? And you expect big capital and the market is sitting there and people are not buying. because that is actually what is happening now. And another thing I would advise now, if you have money or you have somebody that can borrow you money and you want to go into the business, it's better you take action now. It's better and it is advisable for you to start taking the action now. Why? We've not even entered September, October, November, December, and things are really on the high side. Seriously, the way, the rapid rate, the persistence rate in which things will get cost this year, I don't really know. Because let me just give this as an example. Last 2 weeks, I called, last 2 weeks, yeah. It's last week now. Yes, it's last week. I ordered market from Collins. If I think some of us here have ordered the market too from him. I gave the number. He's a trustworthy guy. If you want the number, you can ask me. I will drop it. He's a trustworthy guy in Lagos, Collins. So I ordered some market from him and called somebody again that sell gum stay. He said his gum stay is 29,000. I was like, 29,000, 29,000, not around Taladugbo, as in around my area, those importers. So that they are selling 29,000. I don't need to buy from Lagos because of transport. So I did not buy it. So a week after, I decided to buy it. When I decided to buy it, I went to where I want to buy it. They said they don't have. Even I called the woman first, so she said she have. Later, they said they don't have. I went to the market to buy. I waka. I saw the market for 29,500. So I was like, whether I will still see somewhere else. So I went to buy a V-net. So on getting to V-net, I saw some catchy colors. So I have to buy much. I couldn't see money to buy a bundle of that gum stay. Add gum stay, kakaraka. So I just changed my mind and I went back. The guy said if it's half that he's selling, it's going to sell at 15,000 naira. If it is quarter, it's going to sell for 7,500. That's 30,000 naira. Can you just imagine? Quick, do you understand? The other guy that took me to his shop was saying that don't mind him, that is old stock that I have in his shop. But I won't blame him. Why? With what he said it's truly, he has old stock in his shop, that if he sell for that 29,000 naira to me, that what about if he wants to go back and buy it and he meets it at that same rate, which is 29,000 naira? Do you understand? So that is why I said, if you want to sell anything, if you want to sell to your customers, it's better you first call them when you go to market, collect their number, so you have the access to call them. Hello, how much is this? So that you not go and sell and start. I have a lot of things that we even just share about. Okay, I have one thread in my shop that I sell 300 naira. So I have to call before selling it. They said it's 280 naira. And I've called it for the boy 300 already. Do you understand? So those are the things that is really happening with our market price now. So questions like, I want to stop my work. Please, ma, if you are watching this video, you can just take it at the side also, except if you have a big money to start. And another person asked me that between Yaba, Oshodi, Dumota, which one is the best in price? Oh, I will tell you the prices varies. So when you talk about Yaba markets, Yaba is for big people. Yes, Yaba markets. The prices you meet, most of the things at home is what you meet at Yaba market. What I can tell you that you can see mostly in Yaba market is a bill, original quality fabrics, London material, as in quality fabrics. You see it in Yaba market. But talking about materials, our accessories, don't face, go to Yaba market. Don't face, they will even sell it for you 600 naira, 550. Do you understand? I can't blame them. They are paying much for their shop rent. And when you talk about Oshodi market, as I said, the prices varies. What you see at Oshodi market that is cheap, you might see it. Okay, let's think about the Dolphins. This Dolphins now, I saw it at Oshodi market on Saturday. I later bought it for 42,000 naira for the 100 yards, which is 420 per yard. You can go to Idumota and they will insist on 450. Yes, they will insist on 450. If you go here, you meet it 450. If you go there, you meet it 450. They will insist on that price. I can't blame them too. They are paying a big money for shop rent. Before I know all these things, it takes time. Before I can figure out that, before I could figure out those things. So when you go to each of these markets, notice those prices. Like someone that chatted me that said she wants to start a business with 2M, I told her, do your market research before going into the market. Why? It will be funny. It will be very funny. You want to start selling wholesales and you go to Lagos and you go and buy market. You know, when you just want to start, they just be pushing what you need and what you don't need to you. And you go to market and they sell market for you. Let's say like let's still be using the Dolphins as an instance. They sell it for you for 50, and you want to be selling at wholesales. And you now get home, you now call it for them, let's say 480. They'll be like, people are selling it 450. Do you understand? Before you start, just do your market research. That transport fare is nothing. If you want to start big, just do market research. Ask from people, go to people around you. How much are they selling their home? Do you understand? You won't believe that these things that happen to me this short period of time. There are the people that have come into my shop and I'm not there. Even when I'm there, I won't know them. Me, I don't go out. I don't do shopping. Okay, I'm always in my shop. They would have come here, asked me some questions. Me, I will just tell them. Do you understand? So you too can go to people's shop, do market research, know the prices they are selling, so that your own market won't be too expensive. Do you understand? So someone said, can I also sell tailoring materials with clothing? Definitely. Ojú ọ̀run fẹ̀, ó tó ẹyẹ fò láì farakanra. You see, you can do any business so far there's money. Now, multiple streams of income is what is reigning now. You have to do this and do this together, all things together. Do you know? When I started my tailoring business, and I feel that it's not really moving the way I want it, my boss advised me to start a tailoring materials business, and I started. And alhamdulillah, today I didn't quit any one of it. I'm doing both side by side, and everything is going well for me. Do you understand? So you're selling clothing doesn't affect it, you selling tailoring materials. So another thing is, someone asked me, can she be selling male outfits like a Polish cashmere or those? You can sell anything you feel like selling, so far in as much you have money to start the business. As I said, if you have money to start the business, so you can do any kind of business you intend to do. So I want to try and give the Collins number again. So for anyone that wants to buy material, just chat him up, call him. Okay. His WhatsApp number. I think this, he said you can't call with it, but it's a WhatsApp number. It's 081 2101 8891. That's his WhatsApp number. The other number is I don't even save the number, but when I see it, I know this is Colin's number. So you can just call him. The person that bought material from him last said she sent 200,000 naira, and Collins delivered what she wanted. And it's not only in his shop. She bought the material, so, and she ordered it from, I think is it not Ibadan? Okay, I think this is his number. 09034138682. This one you can call him on it. Even though you are coming from outside and you want to go to his shop in Lagos, just call him before you go. A day before, just talk to him that you want to come, that is from me. She doesn't know me as SYDDY'S apparel or anything. Just tell him from Iyakudus. So he will definitely attend to you very well. And I can really tell you that he's a good guy. It's a good guy, actually. So that is a little thing I want to brief you about for today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks so much for the love. Thanks for the care. Thanks for the some people that even chatted me that what's up, what has been holding me down for so long. So alhamdulillah, as you can see, it's a good news, and I pray God deliver me safely. So thank you. Till I come your way some other time, I remain yours sincerely, Siddiqo. So see ya. Bye bye.